Hi guys, my name is Johnstan, and for today I'm gonna do something very different. So I'm gonna tell you guys why I gave up pursuing my K-pop dreams. So when I'm saying this, I'm not trying to say that I am a K-pop idol and I gave up being a K-pop idol. I'm just trying to say that there was a point of my life where I decided to stop trying to become a K-pop idol, and I will tell you guys the entirety of this, and then you guys will have a better understanding of why it is not possible to be a K-pop idol after a certain stage. With this in mind, I would like you guys to also watch my other videos where I talk about my experience of auditioning to become a K-pop idol, and also like the truth of a global K-pop audition, and this is why I gave up trying to pursue being a K-pop idol. Okay, so firstly, I'm not Korean, okay? I am from Singapore, and I mean, that being said, it means that I need to wait for global auditions. So for global auditions to happen 10 years ago, I didn't even have the chance to actually start auditioning because K-pop wasn't so prominent back then. K-pop wasn't such a big thing, and then the only audition that I first saw, it was only at the age of like 19. So at 19, honestly, it was already kind of difficult because I'm hitting 20 and I barely have any experience. Mind you, I did not have any dance class, I did not have any singing background, I had none of this at all. I had to actually try, so as you guys see from my audition experience, I didn't really get further than the second round. And also for me, because I'm a Singaporean male, I have to go into national service. So at the age of 21, I have to go into national service after I finish my education in a polytechnic. So I need to do 2 years of mandatory national service training. And when that happens, I have to shave my head, I need to go into the field, I need to go into the jungle, I need to dig holes, I need to, you know, survive all of that, and I became really tanned. And by then, I know that my hopes of becoming an idol or becoming a star in Korea has vanished, and I think that that's not quite possible for me, because when I came out of the army, I'm already like 23, 24 years old, and that being said, it is quite difficult to become an idol at that age because I have no training, I'm not super good at anything, so it was horrible. Also, I only started learning dance at the age of 25, so that is kind of late, okay? Like I never had any dance practice, and then I only started to do dance at the age of 25 because I was inspired by my friend Razis. Like, he dances really well, and I always thought to myself that this is something I want to do regardless if I am an idol or not. I want to try doing. That's why I went out for classes and I started to dance, and I really enjoyed it because this was something that I really wanted to do. It wasn't for anybody, it was for myself. And then for singing wise, I just guess it got better when you learn like proper breathing techniques, you learn how to use your voice properly, you learn how to use your muscles accordingly, you try to practice as much as possible. Singing can be learned, guys, you just need to practice as much as possible and you can eventually hit a certain note, I swear, okay? When I was 25, I know that my entire hopes of becoming a K-pop idol is over. I'm like 28 at the moment. So there's this chance that I've never talked to you guys about. It was that when I was at 25, there was an opportunity for me. I know of a Korean makeup artist, and I know that they are working with the Produce, but the Chinese side of Produce, idol producer, was also mainly under Yuehua Entertainment. So she had connections to the director, and she said that she could pull me in. So she asked if I'm interested, and of course I was, and then I did send her photos, and then she told me that if I really wanted to go over, I need to drop off whatever I'm doing right now. I need to drop my studies and I need to go over to China or Korea or whatever to practice, and then I need to sign a 10-year contract. And for me at 25, like 10-year contract is kind of scary. I mean, I'll be 35 by then. I don't know if I'll be successful or not, but I don't feel comfortable to be bounded by a company for so long. And I know there are many idols that don't really make it, and if I don't, then what am I gonna do at the age of 35? I don't have real experience, I don't have job experience, and also at the same time I'm studying the university right now. I'm on my 3rd year. It's dumb if I just were to give up everything and just go to another country to start afresh. What about that final year that I have to finish before I could actually like graduate or something like that? Like, it's such a waste, right? So I didn't really go ahead with that, and then I decided to not pursue my idol dreams because I think that it's not feasible. Because one, I'm kind of old. Two, I don't have that kind of ability to dance or sing like a ready-made idol package. And number three, I think that the contract is too long, so I cannot really convince myself to do it because I don't know what will happen in 10 years. So as a result, I think that I did struggle a little bit. Then I kind of moved on to makeup because this is something that I can still express myself and I can still look like an idol. This is like my dream, but I may not be one, but I can at least try to look like one. So this is why I do a lot of like K-pop makeup idols. I think that it kind of fulfills this kind of little dream or little like side of me that I've always wanted to do. I know that if you're an idol, like people will do it for you, but I have to do it for myself, and I think that is amazing because I can try to look differently based on my different hair color and my dressing, and I don't need anyone to do that for me. I can do it myself. And also I'm kind of sad that I cannot like fulfill my dreams, but then I had another thinking because I do have friends around me that they just produce their own music videos. So all you need to do is make a song, get a songwriter, sing, record it, and you can just put it on iTunes. Music video wise, there are very amazing videographers around the world, and I do know of some people in my country as well. And then I felt that, I mean, at the end of the day, it boils down to how expensive looking you want your music video to be. If you don't have that much of a budget, then you can just go for a slightly lower self-produced music video. I think that is still possible, so I'd rather be a self-produced idol, if that makes sense. And I think that I get more management from myself. I can do the songs, the genre, the styling, and however I want to package myself, and it'll be up to myself. I think this makes so much more sense. But the downside is that I wouldn't have a lot on like media exposure. I won't have a lot of like influence. So for all this to happen, I need to grow a very good following on like my social media, like on Instagram, YouTube, or like on TikTok. So I'm hoping that someday, if I do make a really good influence, if I really can grow a very substantial amount of following, I can really fulfill this dream. Because at the end of the day, I still want to create music, I still want to have a music video of my own, and I would really want to perform on the stage. This is somewhere where I think I belong, and this is somewhere that I'm still striving to work towards. This is why I think that giving up my dreams as a K-pop idol isn't the end of the road. There are still so many ways to getting whatever you want to be, and I think that you should not be discouraged that just because you have a dream that you are not fulfilling right now, you're not gonna do it in the future. Like, let's be realistic. You can't do anything without money, right? If you don't have money, you can't even buy your favorite toys, you can't even buy makeup, you can't even buy clothes. So I'm just trying my best to earn as much money as possible, getting into a savings of my own like dream to fulfill, so that hopefully in the future that I can do this up and also like have something off my bucket list. So if you guys are worried like why I'm not auditioning for anything else, or if you are wondering why am I not becoming an idol, because the fact is I'm too old, I don't perform and I can't perform as well as the current idols, and I don't have the selling power compared to people that are like 18 or 19. I'm gonna grow older than them faster, and I'm not gonna be as attractive as them, and also I don't have 10 years to play around. By then I'll be almost like 40. Who the hell would wanna sign me, man? I'll probably be signed to an old folks home. So if being a K-pop idol is not the way to go, why not be a self-produced idol? Okay guys, so this is just a little bit different from what I normally tell you guys. I normally give you guys tips and whatnot, but this is the reality of like the K-pop industry, whereby if you're too old and if you are not talented enough, you cannot be inside the industry. And this is just me pouring my heart, and I hope that you guys can also learn that sometimes opportunities are so important. You guys should just try to audition as much as possible, because I wish I had that kind of opportunity when I was younger, and I wish that K-pop was booming so fast, and I wish that there were survival projects back then, but it wasn't the trend. I didn't have the opportunity.
Since the previous video has hit 1000 likes, so the third batch is now officially open. What you guys can do is send your audition tips to this email and I might just pick a lucky bunch of you guys, so you might receive free constructive criticism in the next video. So the deadline is till Saturday 11:59 PM plus 8 GMT.
I hope you guys like this different side of me. If you do give me a like, and also do subscribe to me and on the notification bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. I would like to help you guys who have the chance to do so, who have the age and potential to do so. I cannot be who I want to be. I at least want to help someone to try to be someone else that they want to be. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!